That's Willie Nile. That's an album I've been listening to the past week or so. It's called, the album's called Streets of New York. That's a track called Welcome to My Head. Willie Nile's kind of odd. He's a cross between Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen, I think. I used to play a track of his before called Cell Phones Ringing in the Pockets of the Dead, which is a cheery thing. I used to use to start the programme. Good morning, everyone. To start the programme today, the number to ring if you want to contact this programme is 08459 555 678. Happy Monday. The email address is gerry.anderson, Anderson, not the Swedish version, gerry.anderson@bbc.co.uk, and the text messaging service is 81771. Do you know what I was thinking?
I have to wash it every day. He's listening.
I am listening, yes, because I like to know what the staff are doing when they're supposed to be listening to the programme.
Yes.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about my, the undertone pointed out this morning, something that I've become conscious of. And then
Your mortality?
My hair.
I've been conscious of it for a long time. You're the only person I know with clenched hair.
My hair.
And I noticed that you're losing it as well.
No.
Yes, you are.
On the contrary.
Au contraire?
That's what he's saying. And I said to myself, and my wife and others were talking about it over the weekend.
Yeah, what are they saying about it?
Well, we've just come to the conclusion that my hair's gone off its head.
Your hair has gone off its head?
Yeah, it's gone mad. It's growing like crazy.
I know it's growing. You know, it's a sign it stops growing when you're dead. It means you're alive.
Three weeks ago I got my hair cut and I needed to cut again.
That's not unusual. Because
3 weeks?
Yeah, but you keep your hair very short and, you know, you need to get a cut every 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't had my hair cut for 2-3 months. I don't need to do that.
Are you using that new shampoo? I was asked. By Red asked me. Ginger.
She wants to know if I'm using that new shampoo.
Yeah, that's flying off the shelves, apparently.
Oh, the German one?
I don't know what it is.
Yes, it's the German one, isn't it, Red? Ginger. It's the German one, isn't it?
I don't know.
I hear talk about that. No, I haven't been using it. I've gone off following fads. I'll tell you what I was thinking about over the weekend. You know, of course, there's a big initiative, a space initiative next weekend called Stargazers. All kinds of people are involved in it. It's a big BBC project. Professor Brian Cox. There's an event here in Derry, Londonderry next Saturday. And it prompted me to think of, well, my place in the universe. Have you ever thought about what your place in the universe is? Do you think you're just a grain of sand hurtling through space? Or do you think that you're important?
Your place in this universe is 6x3.
What do you mean by that? Is that some philosophical concept that I'm not aware of? 6x3?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
My place in the universe is somewhere left of Pluto. There's another obvious one, but we won't go there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you ever wonder what you are? No, I know you're a Catholic. But do you ever wonder...
little star, how I wonder what
you are?
Yes,
I mean, there's philosophical weight there. No, people didn't say, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, or how I wonder where you are. People didn't say that for no reason. People actually meant, twinkle, twinkle, little star, what am I in the great cosmos? I mean, what am I? What am I? What do you think you are? Do you think you're just a machine for eating spuds and playing snooker? You're more than that. You're here for a reason. And Jesus knows what that reason is. But do you know what that reason is? Do you know why you're here? You're just here to multiply. And then you pass on and leave your little grandchildren.
Yeah.
What are they for? What are they here for? They're here to eat, to buy TVs, to buy plasmas? Mm-hmm. Is that what they're here for? To fuel the economy? There must be some greater purpose.
I bought one yesterday and it's broken.
Pardon?
I brought one yesterday and it doesn't work.
You brought one yesterday?
Bought one.
Don't snap at me. You bought a TV yesterday and it doesn't work.
Well, it doesn't. No, it works.
But did you get it out of a real shop?
Yeah.
Or was it out of the back of somebody's lorry?
One of those shops.
And why does it not work? Did you bring it back?
No, I have to bring it back today. It's the part I'm dreading. Would a man not come and take it away?
You're going to have to learn to deal with the world the way it is. You've been sheltered from it for too long. Whenever you buy something and it is faulty goods, you have to go and heckle, and hassle.
Who will I heckle?
Heckle the man that sold it to you.
Why?
Give him a hard time because he sold you faulty goods,
Oh,
shoddy goods.
He didn't know.
How do you know he didn't know? He said, "There's Coyle coming, selling that broken one."
Inside a big box.
I know, but it doesn't work. I bet you I know what's happened.
Right, go on, tell me what's wrong.
Did you set it up yourself?
I did.
That's what's wrong.
No, it's not.
You've done something stupid.
I haven't.
You have.
I haven't.
You've done something stupid.
I haven't. It's the design.
Ireland is an island off the west of Britain, but Northern Ireland is just off the mainland, not the Irish mainland, the British mainland. The capital of Ireland is Dublin. It has a population of 4 million people, all of whom will be shopping in Newry this afternoon. They travelled in Euro because it is in the north, which is not part of Ireland, but still pay in euros. Under the Irish constitution, the north used to be in Ireland, but a successful 30-year campaign of violence for Irish unity ensured that it is now definitely in the UK. Had the campaign lasted longer, the north might now be in France. Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland. It has a population of 500,000, half of whom have houses in Donegal. Donegal is in the north, but not in the north. It is in the south. No, not the south. The south. There are two parliaments in Ireland. The Dublin Parliament is called the Dáil, pronounced Doyle, an Irish word meaning a place where bankers receive taxpayers' money. The one is Belfast. The one in Belfast is called Stormont, an Anglo-Saxon word meaning placebo, or deliberately ineffective drug. Their respective jurisdictions are defined by the border, an imaginary line on the map to show fuel launderers where to dump chemical waste. Protestants are in favour of the border, which generates millions of pounds in smuggling for Catholics who are opposed to the border. Travel between the two states is complicated because Ireland is the only country in the world with two M1 motorways. The one in the north goes west to avoid the south, and the one in the south goes north to get to the shops. We have two types of democracy in Ireland. Dublin democracy works by holding a referendum and then allowing the government to judge the result. If the government thinks the result is wrong, the referendum is held again. Twice in recent years, the government decided the people's choice was wrong and ordered another referendum. Belfast democracy works differently. It has a parliament with no opposition, so the government is always right. This system generates envy in many world capitals, especially in Dublin. Ireland has three economies, northern, southern and black. Only the black economy is in the black, the other two are in the red. Isn't that a great summation of our country? Isn't it great the way we live? I'm going to play a little song now by the Cranberries. Will you waken up, please?
I'm just sitting listening to your...
I know, but it's the look in your face I don't like. You look as if you've sustained some kind of brain damage. Has anything happened to you over the weekend?
Yeah, but on TV it doesn't work.
That's what's happened to you.
There's a man turning to you and he's looking... he said he heard you helping that other gentleman.
I was looking at a car.
He is, as a matter of fact.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, he's looking at Engine Mountains.
Just wait. There's Patsy needs to talk to.
Engine Mountains for a Vauxhall Astra Mark III.
Now, there's no point in going to Barney. Barney
Right.
does the electrics.
Right.
And he specialises in that. Specialises in the electrics. And Fancy's the bodywork. If you want your panel bit, go to Fancy. He'll sort you out. But it's Patsy for the engines.
Engine Mountains.
Engine Mountains, anything to do with engines, Patsy.
But she has to be
Patsy's number there.
I haven't.
Ring Patsy. Patsy, anything to do with the engines, Patsy.
But she has to be a Vauxhall Astra Mark III.
No bother, there's Patsy's them all down there in the scrapyard in the back. There's everything you want. Look, he's got everything from, he's got a Mini, he's got a Bentley, he's got a Chrysler, what do you call them, American cars, he's got an Oldsmobile, he's got a Vauxhall Astra.
Is she a Mark III?
She's a Mark IV.
No, I need Mark
They
III.
just cut a bit off the end of it and she's a Mark III. It's only a matter of length, isn't it? And he's got a big end there and he's got a muffler, they call them in America, an exhaust. And he's got an alternator. An alternator. But you see, electrics, go to Barney. Panel beating, Fancy. Patsy for the engines.
What about, there's a call for you in
What?
There's a call.
What? Jesus, boys, car trades, she's tight these days.
Well, this is
There's not a lot of money about. There's nobody buying new cars. They're buying old bangers. They're hanging on to their cars.
This is
when
a
was
young
the last
pub.
time? When was the last time you were down in the South of Ireland and you looked at a registration and you seen 11? Yeah, it's a while, isn't it?
That is,
It's a year nearly.
well, listen, this is a young cub who's he's doing rallying.
Is that a fact?
And he needs the Engine Mountains for a Vauxhall
Is
Astra
it a he
Mark
or a
III.
she or does she not know?
Oh, it's a he.
Right.
It's a he. It's a young cub.
Right.
Right.
Aye.
So
And what?
Who do they go to? Barney?
Barney! For God's sake, you're not listening. Is there someone on the phone here now?
Skippy.
Skippy. Hello, Skippy.